That's good by Simmons. Simmons got 5 now.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside Tatum. Carter outside. They need this. And it's denied. Blocked again.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
No good from Simmons. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Back to Simmons. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Sampson. Here's Rice. A 3 from Simmons. Sabonis grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Curry.
Detroit foul. Glenn Rice. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Bill Russell slams it in.
Jason Tatum.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
And Stephen Curry with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
The visitors on defense. They trail by 1. So the wing on the left. Pass to Simmons. The wide open look here for Porzingis.
2 minutes.
No good on the 3. Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Where was the defense there? You can't leave one of Curry's teammates uncovered.
Out to the right wing. In the corner, George with it. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Detroit foul. Glenn Rice.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout.
Third team foul.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
On defense, Detroit. They get the rebound. Isaac outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Jonathan Isaac.
And how about the energy from SGA? He gets after it on the backboard as well.
High post shot. George with the bucket. George has got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense. Right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Screen by Porzingis. And it's Simmons penetrating. Yep, it counts. He's got 7.
And not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. It's what he does best in pick and roll ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Shot's good by Rice.
And that's why Rice is in the discussion of the great three-point shooters of all time. Terrific touch from deep. That man can fill it up.
Good on the three-point shot.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open three.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Simmons. Nobody near George. They get it back. They set the screen. Here's Rice. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Detroit. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Now Harden, still without a basket. Wembanyama outside. Back to Harden. There's the three. Rebound, Detroit. In the corner, Irving with it. Pass to Embiid. Nobody near Kemp. And the three off target.
James Harden.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down hard and nasty.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Gilmore. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilmore's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Outside Kemp. Pass to Gilmore. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Detroit again with the bucket.
He's efficient, low turnover rate. Shea is more than capable of running the show.
3 on 3. Irving for three. Another three for Detroit.
Now that's confidence right there. Passing up an easy 2 on the break and letting it fly from three-point range.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Kemp. And he slams it down right on top of Jonathan Isaac.
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
Harden outside. Wembanyama, a screen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Embiid wide open. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Stolen by Harden. It's tipped. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Pass to Kemp. Isaac with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Detroit. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Irving for three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
The shot's good from Irving.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Harden with it. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Irving. Embiid the screen. From deep. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And looking at Shea's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Back to Curry. And so is Detroit, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now a timeout called by Detroit. To the inside. Stolen by George. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody there. And the rejection by Curry. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. George way outside. No good on the quick three.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively, who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Detroit, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Carter just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
2 shots.
Vince Carter hits them both. Detroit leading by 10. Over in the corner, Porzingis takes a three. And Paul George with the three. George has got 11 points.
Excellent decision from Paul George. Knew as the ball was coming, he was firing right away.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That's good from Vince Carter.
Vince Carter taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Rice. Screen by Porzingis. Fires for 3. Rice, no good. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And Carter has it in the corner. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And it's George finishing it off.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
And a wide open look for Simmons. And that one's on target from the wing.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the length of Simmons, using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Knocked away. Outside, Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Screen by Porzingis. They get it again. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Second team foul.
I like this from PG. Attacking inside helps set up his perimeter game.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Inside. Here's Carter. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Curry gets it to go inside.
Assist goes to.
And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Here's Simmons. Sabonis grabs the board. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. .131 left to play in the third. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he makes the first.
Number 32, Julius Irving. Shooting for the away team.
Vince Carter hits them both. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Detroit. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
An elite player in this league. Paul George is going off tonight. Something we've seen PG do a lot.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Russell. Unloads from 9. And that one goes long. Detroit leading by 15. Irving attacking. And then Irving slams it in.
One of the best dunkers in the league off the drive. I mean, he's often still hanging in the air while the other guys are on their way down.
into the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Paul George with the steal. From down in the low post, it goes. Simmons got 15 points.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Tatum. Paul George with the steal. And they're moving it up. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. George, that's a two-pointer. And that one released in time, but no good.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
And at the end of the third. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Detroit leading by 22. Here's Booker. Good defense by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
The ball goes to the away team. Coming onto the floor for Detroit, number 40, Sean Kemp.
Here is Harden. Here's Wembanyama. Can't get it to fall. Outside Kemp. Isaac with the steal. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
For 3, Kemp. Hands it from downtown.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
With the step back. Pass to Booker. Off target from outside. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Detroit making a switch here.
Away team.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Detroit enters.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Kemp. From downtown, Wembanyama with the rebound. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. Here's Embiid. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from three-point range.
A very balanced three-point shooter. Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't force things out here.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Drills the three-pointer.
Smooth shot from Shea at the arc, letting his mechanics do the hard work.
Detroit leading by 19. Pass to Gilmore. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Embiid from outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
The matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Gasol with the steal. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Kicks it out to Booker. Embiid the screen. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
2 minutes remaining.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Pass to Gilmore. Booker outside. Outside, Kemp. Embiid from outside. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Puts up a three. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for three.
This team leans on Shai to help shoulder the offense, and he takes this responsibility seriously.
No good from Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Embiid. From the arc. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They lead by 17. 1:03 left to play here in the fourth. Present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Simmons. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Irving. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And Detroit leads by 20.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Outside, Irving. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for Detroit.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
A three-pointer is right on target.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Detroit. The three from George. And another three for Detroit.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Will it go? No good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing.